So how do you get around Winnipeg?
I get around. I drive. I drive a lot. I was an avid biker till I got hit just some time ago. I've had actually three or two near misses, and so I drive. I drive all the time now. If there's places feasible, we will walk. But that's our primary route of transportation is driving.
Okay, so why do you think people feel unsafe cycling on Winnipeg streets?
I think a lot of the safety issues would have to come with, I guess, fear of being hit, fear of the unknown, and lack of I think, proper training on both parties. There are cyclers and people who are driving who are still not completely understandable of the road rules for transportation. And I do believe if we have a proper education, I think we could have something that works, and we could probably alleviate some of the fear we see with cyclists and motors.
And what would you change at City Hall in, say, the first 4 years to make Winnipeg more bike friendly?
I think we have to look at every option possible. One of the things I would like to see is, for example, in my neighborhood, trails that are, I guess, allocated specifically for bike paths. I would like to see them paved. I would like to see them possibly expanded. I would also like to see any further new development coming into the ward take strong consideration into making paths a mandatory requirement. Could be something as even more widening of sidewalks. So I think we have to look at all measures. If we're starting from scratch in a new area, we have to look at the future and create opportunities for everybody, for every form of transportation, because any new area you see, it's usually families, people with dogs, young kids, or seniors just want to exercise and their right to leisure. So we have to do everything we can to make it feasible for transportation.
And what would it take to make all of Winnipeg bike friendly year round?
Year round. Wow. We need a good plan. We need a good plan, and when we have a good plan, it's going to take the will, and I think if we have the will, I think there's no reason we cannot do our best to start the conversation and accommodate people and put something into place. Doing nothing does not work, and that's the case we've seen the last few years. Again, we have an avid cycling population, and it's only fair if we're willing to accommodate to every form of society. We have to do our part to accommodate to our cyclers, and I do believe if we have that in place, everything else starts to fall in place. Like you said, we would have better roads for cycling. Bike paths will probably start being swept if we are dedicating the time and the effort. It just transcends, and once that happens, winter cycling will become an everyday occurrence. So if that's an everyday occurrence, can you imagine how beautiful cycling in the summer will be? So we have to start the conversation. There's no ignoring it, and we have to do it.